For a country that produces oil, these prices are outrageous. You guys thought American fuel was expensive? Wait until you see what's going on in Canada. Canadian fuel prices have soared, but how much? So let's compare prices from last month to right now. We're gonna take the diesel prices in Quebec, Ontario, New Brunswick, BC, and Alberta, and we're gonna do a comparison of this time last month versus today's diesel prices. Then we're gonna get into the cost per mile. How much extra with today's diesel prices in Canada is it costing us to run our Canadian trucks? So let's get into it. So first let's talk about Brampton, Ontario. Brampton, Ontario, our fuel price was $1.63. So the way we're gonna do this, we're gonna get all the prices for back then, and then we're gonna go through all the prices for now, and then we're gonna take the national average, and I'm gonna show you guys mathematically what it's costing you to drive a single mile with today's fuel prices in Canada. So $1.63, let's go to Moncton, New Brunswick. Back then it was $1.85. These are the posted prices including tax. Then we're gonna go to British Columbia, which will be up on top, and we are going to go to Vancouver, BC, $1.79. Then we're gonna go to Edmonton, Alberta. Edmonton, Alberta, $1.52. You would think that a province producing that much oil, their fuel would be a lot lower. But anyways, we're not gonna get into that one. Laval, Quebec, price $1.95. Now we're gonna open up the March 13th and we're gonna go through every single one of these. Price currently in Brampton, Ontario. Let's have a look. Current price is $2.05 per liter. Moncton, New Brunswick. Let's go to Moncton. Moncton, New Brunswick, $2.19. Whew. This is per liter. I'm gonna change it to gallons and I'm gonna show you guys the rate per mile. Vancouver, BC, $2.30 per liter. Edmonton, Alberta, $1.89. And then we have Laval, Quebec. Current price, $2.39. Okay, now let's do the cost per gallon. These are the prices per liter. So we gotta multiply each one of these by 3.78. Now we're gonna go into the US. So $7.74. Divide this by, today the conversion rate is about $1.36. We'll do all that. So these are the prices right now per gallon. Now if we take all of this in Canada, let's do an average. So we do 5.69 plus. The national average in Canada is $6 US per gallon, okay? 6.01 US per gallon. Now, if you divide that by 6.5, okay, $6.01, divide that by 6.5, which is the average miles that are driven per gallon. Most owner operators out there, their fuel consumption is 6.5 miles per gallon, which equals to 92 cents per mile is what it's gonna cost you. Multiply that by 1.36, it's costing you $1.25. The cost of fuel to run 1 mile in Canada is $1.25 Canadian or 92 cents US. Yes, there's a lot of turbulence happening around the world right now, and yes, it is affecting us because you could see just from a month ago that our fuel prices have gone up by about 20-25%. Manufacturing plants today in Canada are not understanding what's with the increase in rates. All of a sudden, this is the reason. You know, it used to cost us about 65 cents per mile in Canada on fuel, and now it's costing us 92 cents. Okay, so that's literally 25 cents extra on a 1,000-mile load. You're talking about $250. So just an example, if you're a manufacturing plant that's shipping from Toronto into Atlanta, Georgia, that's $250 extra just in fuel costs. Now, if you're shipping to the West Coast, so let's say you're in the Greater Toronto area and you're shipping to California, on one trip right now the difference is $625. And if you used to pay $5,000 from Toronto to California, now you're paying $5,625. So if you need my help, feel free to reach out to me. If you want to compare rates or want to know where you should be with rates, feel free to reach out to me or comment the word profit if you want to see more videos like this dissecting the rate per mile and the cost per mile and analytics when it comes to running trucks. I'm Ronan, and I'll catch you in my next video.